This was a cold one. It was 14 degrees out when we started packing the van this morning. We're shooting a corporate leadership event. These events are pretty simple. Gotta film. Little Barbie houses. Gingerbread houses. I'm going to run a handheld camera on an easy rig because this event was supposed to be 4 hours. It ended up being 6. So I'm glad I had that. We tucked ourselves back into this corner over here just to stay out of the way. On top of the event, they asked us to do a couple interviews. So we have our interview stuff set up and ready to go. And this is the room that we're shooting in today. I'm building out the camera. I don't usually build out the camera, but because the event's 4 hours, it actually ran 6 hours. I wanted to run the easy rig, and as everybody knows, you usually get a more fluid look on an easy rig, and because I was going to handhold this all day, I didn't want the stress on my back. I'm old, or I'm getting kind of old. Look at me looking like a goofball, running around this whole room with an easy rig on. The second camera's on a tripod, and if you never shot an event like this, it's pretty cut and dry. A person's going to speak up front, get a camera on them. We put a light on them just to bring their levels up. We have to shoot photography for this too, so we have 2 flashes placed diagonally from each other, and D, my second, is going to do photos while that tripod stays stationary. Big part of the event is over. We're going to set up for the interview. Or the interviews. We're just running 2 lights. We actually have 2 lights here. There's D. This is what it looks like. The screens are very blue because iPhones are, they just pick their own colors. But I'll drop in a shot of what D actually looks like here. We're just doing 2 lights, very simple interview setup. It doesn't have to be crazy. When you're doing a corporate event like this, I like to keep my footprint as small as I am comfortable with. Some people have different opinions about how much to bring in or how much not to bring in. Some people would say I bring a lot in. Here's what the interview shot looks like. We're just shooting straight Rec 709 because this is going to be a pretty fast turnaround time. Quick breakdown of the lighting. We're just running a 300X through an aperture lantern and a Practilite 60 as a hair light. Keeping it simple. That wraps up the day. These events are very easy. They pay the bills, and if you don't want to struggle as a videographer, corporate is a nice place to be comfortable. We run a retainer model, so our clients pay us monthly and we execute a scope of work for them yearly, and that just makes sure that the bills are paid. I have 3 kids and I want to make sure that we have money coming in to make sure that they're taken care of. There's nothing wrong with the freelance life. That's just not a life that I necessarily can always jump up and do. I will take freelance jobs here and there, but a lot of the time we're just working with companies that we've built a relationship with, and what I think that they like is that they don't have to go searching for a videographer. They know who they're going to call when they need something shot, or they think about it in their marketing meetings about what they want to achieve for the year, and they just write us right into it. There's a level of stability in it, and you can make a lot of money doing it.